Hello, and welcome to our brief video about how to navigate and use the new Build EXITO administrative platform. In this video, we'll introduce you to the new platform, give a brief overview of the system, and provide detailed instructions on how to use the system. By the end of the video, you should have all the information you need to successfully navigate the platform and upload documents to the Dropbox folders. Stay with us as we show you how to access the platform, go over the basic features, walk you through how to customize your account settings, and then go over how to submit materials through the platform. If you're only looking for information about one aspect of the platform, you will see in the notes a timestamp that will allow you to jump ahead to the portion of the video that you're interested in watching. Let's begin with an overview of what the platform is and how to access it. The Build EXITO administrative platform is housed in Desire to Learn, or D2L, which is Portland State University's online learning system. Because D2L is educational technology as opposed to administrative technology, the system uses educational language like courses and groups. Don't let this confuse you. Though the system is designed for online courses, it also has everything needed to serve our purposes. Let's start with how to access the platform. First, we're going to go to either a Firefox or Chrome browser. Note that this will not work with Internet Explorer or other browsers. You need to use either Chrome or Firefox. And we then are going to enter the website d2l.pdx.edu and click enter. Next, you're going to have an opportunity to sign in with your affiliate account. You should have account credentials from an email that you received from Build EXITO staff a few weeks ago. If you don't have an Odin account or you've forgotten your username and password, please email us at exito@pdx.edu. So on this page, you will have a chance to enter your username and password and you can click log in. This next page should pop up. At that time, you're going to see these two columns, News and My Courses. Under My Courses, under the No Semester heading, you will see Build EXITO Administration, and that is where you want to click. Once you do this, you're going to come to the main page of our platform. So here is the Build EXITO Administrative Platform, and this is a platform that partners will use to submit all required information. Note that this platform will be used exclusively for information that is required by the NIH, CEC, or for program deliverables. This means that we will not be using D2L to share ideas, interesting information, or resources across the consortium. Let's check out D2L's basic features and how they're being utilized in this platform before we move on to customizing our account and submitting items. The main page we're on right now is called the Course Home. This is a dashboard that has everything you need to navigate the platform. From the Course Home, we can take a one-glance look and see a summary of items that are due in the current calendar year quarter. We can see what's due next, and we can also look at the most up-to-date partner component representatives. So let's break this down by section. First, we have the What's Due. This is a place to see announcements about items due in the current quarter. Items due on the same day are grouped together in one announcement to minimize the number of notifications that are sent to your email. Items due outside of group deadlines have their own announcement. Announcements contain links to Dropbox folders where you find instructions for that due date and templates to download, fill out, and submit in that Dropbox folder. Next, we have Planning Ahead. This section provides an at-a-glance look at items that will be due the following quarter. You can see that items are listed by due date and indicate the program component that they are a part of. Lastly, we have the Partner Component Representative section, which displays each site's primary contact for Build EXITO program components. The partner sites are broken down into two categories, to your partners and for your partners. If you see names that are listed here that are not correct, please email us at exito@pdx.edu with the updated information. Also, if your site is missing individuals and we don't have someone assigned to a certain program component, please email us and let us know who should be the representative for the various components. In a few minutes, we're going to work through how to customize our settings and walk through how to submit an item. But before we do, let's talk about two other features of D2L that we need to use to understand the system. Individuals who are the partner component representative are placed into groups, and this is how you will eventually submit items. And so if you go up to people and click on groups, you can see the groups that you're a member of. You can see here that I'm a member of the operations group. And going back to the course homepage, we can see, for example, that for University of Hawaii, Sam Herrera is the representative for operations. And Tori Blackwell is the student training representative for Clackamas. So you can see right here the groups that you are a member of. Next, we have Dropbox folders. Those correspond with the project components. And the Dropbox folders are the place where you will submit all your documents. And they are linked through these different newsfeed items and in the instructions. The Dropbox folders are categorized by program component for non-confidential information. These are created with group level access so that group members can see each other's submissions. You can see that we have a Dropbox for each major component, including budget and grants management, curriculum development, enrichment, evaluation, mentoring, operations, recruitment, RLCs, and student training. Lastly, we have course content. I'm going to click on that section here. Course content provides reference materials that may assist in the completion of required information requests. Documents are separated by program component and may be referenced by partner faculty and staff as needed. D2L resources, including the written guide and instructional video, are also included in course content. As an example, you can see here the budget and grants management section. Reference material includes the full NIH grant narrative. So if you click on here, you can either view it in your browser or download it in full. Next, I'm going to walk you through how to customize your account settings. So one of the first things you want to do when you get onto the platform is to customize your settings. We ask that all partner, faculty, and staff set up mail forwarding and enable certain platform notifications to allow for streamlined communication. So let's start with mail forwarding. This step will allow you to get messages from the system forwarded to your email address, so you don't need to check your inbox within the D2L platform. So we start by clicking on My Settings, and then we click on Account Settings. From there, we click on the Email tab and scroll down to Forwarding Options. You want to check the box that says Forward Incoming Messages to an alternate email account. So that's this box right here. Then you want to put your primary institutional email address and then save and close. Next, we need to enable notifications to ensure that we're notified when a new item is added to the platform or when a Dropbox deadline is 2 days away. So under My Settings, we want to click Notifications. Next, we want to verify that the correct email address is listed, which we just set up in the forwarding email section. Then under Instant Notifications, we want to check the following boxes in the email column. We want the Dropbox 2 days away box checked. We want News item updated and New item available as well. You don't need to have any of these other ones checked to get the information that you need. Then we want to save, and that completes the changes to the notification settings. These three notifications will ensure that you get an email when the items are due for the quarter, and when something new is put in the What's Due section. It'll also get you that 2-day reminder. So let's take a look at my inbox to see how these items appear when we set up the forwarding and we have the appropriate notifications. So if we go into my email, you can see right here that I got a notification because I have something that it was due. And so if I click on this link, it brings me right back to the platform. Yes, and these are the instructions for submitting my item, which we will get to in just a little bit. And so these emails will come into your inbox from the D2L platform, and they will inform you that a new item was added to the What's Due, or that you have something coming up that's due in a Dropbox within 2 days. Next, you have an opportunity to customize your time zone, and that will be used for your personal page. This is optional. It will change all the times and dates to the time zone selected. Please note that this will adjust Dropbox folder due dates and times to match your current time zones, but the Dropbox deadline itself will remain unchanged. For example, a Dropbox deadline with an 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time setting will read as 5:30 p.m. the next day in Saipan. To adjust your account's continent and time zone settings, please follow these steps. First, go into Account Settings. Then scroll down to Time Zone. You can see here that you can select your time zone, and then you can save and close. You can also customize your account profile with networking information and personal interest information. This is not required, but if you'd like to customize your profile, you can do the following. First, from the course homepage, click on your name in the black bar at the upper right-hand corner of the page. Then select Profile from the drop-down menu. Once you are on the Edit My User Profile page, you are able to customize your user profile as much or as little as you wish to. To upload a photo, you can simply select Change Picture and then select Upload and put a photo of yourself in that space. You want to then select Add, and your photo will be uploaded. You can also edit other portions of your profile as desired and click Save and Close to save all changes. We'll end the video by covering how to submit information and materials, since this is the primary use for the platform. Again, you will be uploading documents to the Dropbox folders categorized by program component. Program component assignments were made based on the information that you provided to PSU when asked for primary contacts in the fall of 2016. Every item that is required to be submitted will appear in the What's Due section for everyone to see. Each item due will have detailed instructions and a template to be used in the submitting process. So let's go over how to submit required information. First, you go to the course homepage and scroll down to What's Due. And you know that down here, the program components are listed alphabetically, and you can see what you are a representative for your institution. And I know that I am an operations representative. So we can see here that I have something due on the 18th of January. So next, under the components heading that you're responsible for, you want to click on the blue hyperlink for the item that you are responsible for submitting. When you click on this, it'll take you directly to that item's Dropbox folder. The folder will look like this. You want to read and follow all of the instructions. As you can see here, the instructions for the item that I am submitting are right here. When you're ready to submit the item, you want to download the attachment, and then it'll simply download to your computer. You can open it up, and you can just fill it in. And you know, the template that this will be will vary widely. But this is a very simple one. We will put my name. We're going to put my favorite movie. We'll say Harry Potter. And let's say my favorite book is The Matrix by Annie Dillard. So now that I've completed that, I'm going to save this as my submission. You want to name it by your institution usually. So I'm going to save this to my desktop so I have it for my reference. And when you're ready, you can add the file when you're ready to submit. So you click Add File. You're going to browse and upload from your computer. So I'm going to search for the item right here. Click Open, and then you simply click Add. When you're all set, you can submit the item, and it'll let you know that you've successfully submitted, and you'll also receive an email in your inbox, which we see right here. And that lets you know that you've submitted your item. Now, let's say that you need to resubmit or edit the document and submit a new version. That is a really simple process as well. So you want to go to the document itself. And let's say that I have decided, is it going to let me find it? Let's say I need to upload a totally different document. So we will go back to the Dropbox, which you can find right here. We're going to click on this, and it'll give us another chance to submit. So let's say I've decided I want to submit a new document, and I'm going to upload something else. So I'll upload a different version of this. I might want to rename it with the date. I'll click Add, and then I would simply say here, this is an updated version. Please use for the submission. Click Submit. And it lets me know that my updated information was submitted, and that will make sure that the PSU Build EXITO administrative team has the most up-to-date information from you. I also get the notification to let me know that it was received. So that gives a basic overview of how to use the Build EXITO administrative platform, and most importantly, how to submit items through the platform. We hope that this video has been helpful and that you're feeling confident about using the D2L platform. But remember, in the course content, you can refer to the written user guide, which walks you through step-by-step how to do all these things as well. And don't hesitate to reach out with any questions or concerns. You can email us at exito@pdx.edu. Thank you so much.